In 2024, there was a lawsuit against the National Association of Realtors. Now, this affected, for the most part, just the country, not New York City. But recently, New York City has opted into that settlement, and here's what it means to you in terms of the changes. So prior to this lawsuit, anytime there was a deal that was done, a purchase made, the buyer's broker was taken care of by the seller. Because of this lawsuit, now those two sides have been separated, meaning the seller can just choose to pay his broker and ask that the buyer pay their own broker. Now that is the way things work conceptually. The reality is that the market has responded by pretty much operating the way that it has before the lawsuit, meaning that the sellers, most sellers that are motivated to sell, are still paying their buyer's broker. That means, of course, that if you're working with the buyer's agent, you will not have to pay a commission. You will not have to add an additional 2.5% or 3% to your purchase price as part of your closing costs. The other part of the lawsuit settlement states that real estate agents are not allowed to see the commission paid to them as part of the MLS system anymore. What this means is that your agent, if you're working with a buyer's agent, will just call up the listing agent and ask them what the co-brokerage commission agreement is. So aside from the fact that that's been shifted to a verbal conversation as opposed to something that they can see online, it's pretty much business as usual. The main thing that you need to know as a buyer is that you do still need the services of a buyer's agent, because the listing agent is only going to be representing the seller's interests, not your interests. So the takeaway from this is that the market in New York City, at least, is operating the way that it has been, with the sellers paying both the seller's agent and the buyer's agent.